Forbes magazine publishes a list of the richest people in the world every year. Let's find out who made it to the top 10 list this year. What factors have helped them to make it onto this list? We will also learn about some interesting facts about these billionaires in this video. The position on the list of the richest people in the world depends on the performance of their company and increase or decrease of their assets depending on the stock price movement. The Forbes real-time billionaires list is constantly updated on how much their assets have changed. Let me tell you in this video about those who are on that list at the time of making this video. Number 1. Elon Musk. He was listed second last year and claimed first place this year. Born in South Africa and spent time in Canada before moving to United States, and is now the richest person in the world. He is bringing revolution in electric cars under the name of Tesla and in space travel under the name of SpaceX. Not just these two, but number of companies like Neuralink, which implants a chip in the brain, the Boring Company to solve traffic problem by building a system of tunnels underneath, OpenAI, a research laboratory of artificial intelligence, Solar City to produce solar energy. Elon Musk recently bought the popular social media company Twitter as well. As demand for electric cars increased and Tesla shares on the rise, Tesla became the world's most valuable car company with a market capitalization of $700 billion. Elon Musk made to the top of the list with the $238 billion of net worth. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. He is the founder and chairman of Amazon, which we all use for online shopping. Amazon, which started in a small garage in 1994, has now made him the second richest man in the world. He proved that we can grow to greater heights if we have faith in ourselves and the work we do. Initially, only books were sold on Amazon. Later, by adding products one by one, Amazon grew into a site where almost every item can be found. During COVID, as many people's shopping behavior has shifted online, benefiting Amazon helped Jeff Bezos significantly. He is at second place with $168 billion in assets. His position remains the same even after he divorced his wife Mackenzie in 2019 and settled for her with a quarter of his stake in Amazon, which is about $43 billion in alimony. With the money from the divorce, his wife has risen to 30th place on the list of the richest people. Number 3. Bernard Arnault and family. LVMH, which is simply called Louis Vuitton's chairman and CEO. It is the most famous luxury products company in the world. The company makes many products like watches, jewelry, leather goods, and cosmetics. The LVMH company owns over 70 brands, including Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co. and Sephora. In simple words, the entire fashion industry is dominated by this company. That is why Bernard Arnault is called the Pope of Fashion. The price of any product made by Louis Vuitton is expensive. If we consider any ordinary company, when a product is not being sold for a long time, the usual practice is to put it on sale and clear the inventory. But Louis Vuitton works in a different style. Instead of offering discounts, the brand disposes of unsold pieces by burning them. It does not sell at lower price to remain rare and desirable. Bernard Arnault, the owner of the brands that make such luxury products, is third richest person in the world with a net worth of $157 billion. His wealth contributes almost 3% of the total economy of France. Number 4. Bill Gates. For a long time, Bill Gates is one of the names that strikes our mind when it comes to the richest people. He has been ranked number 1 on the list of richest people in the world for approximately 16 years, out of which 11 years are in a row. His wealth comes from Microsoft, which he co-founded and developed. Not to mention that Bill Gates is also the man who owns the most land in America right now. He owns 269,000 acres of farmland in the United States. He started the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and donated $35 billion worth of Microsoft shares to the foundation. At present, he is the 4th richest man in the world with $130 million in assets. Number 5. Gautam Adani and family. Gautam Adani is the founder and chairman of Adani Group. Companies under Adani Group like Adani Ports, Adani Wilmar, Adani Power, and Adani Green Energy shares have soared over the past few years. His net worth, which was $9 billion couple years ago, has reached $50 billion in 2021 and $127 billion in March 2022. Most of his wealth was built during COVID. Adani Group is rapidly expanding into all sectors such as airports, renewable energy, ports and logistics, media, edible oil, and food products. He was in 155th place in 2020 and climbed all the way to the 5th place by 2022. This graph itself explains how the Adani group has evolved in past 2 years. He is the richest man in India and 5th place in the world, surpassing Warren Buffett with the net worth of $127 billion. Number 6. Warren Buffett. He is known as the most successful investor of all time. His wealth was built through his investments in the stock market. He bought the stock for the first time when he was 11 years old. The 91-year-old is still the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. Under this Berkshire Hathaway company, there are 60 individual companies like Geico, Duracell, Dairy Queen. Berkshire Hathaway company is still the most expensive stock in the world. To purchase just one stock, it costs $462,000. In 2006, he pledged to donate 99% of his assets and is currently the 6th richest person on the list with 119 billions in assets. Number 7. Mukesh Ambani. He is an Indian business magnate, chairman, managing director, and the largest shareholder of the Reliance Industries. He is market leader in many areas like petrochemicals, oil and gas, telecom, and retail. Launching Jio in 2016 has helped the company grow a lot, and now international companies like Google and Facebook have also invested in Jio. After the death of his father Dhirubhai Ambani, his property was distributed to his children Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani. Mukesh Ambani has succeeded in raising his assets while Anil Ambani plans didn't go well. Mukesh Ambani's assets have also risen sharply over past 5 years as Reliance shares are taking a bull run. He is currently the 2nd richest in India and 7th in the world with a net worth of $106 billion. Number 8. Larry Ellison. He is the founder and chairman of Oracle, which is one of the best software companies in the world. He owns 35% of the company. He also owns shares in Tesla. In 2018, he purchased 3 million shares, which is about 1.5% of Tesla. He is Tesla's 2nd largest individual shareholder after Elon Musk. Not just Oracle, but Tesla's shares helped him to be on top of the list. From a college dropout to becoming billionaire, his journey has been inspiring. He is currently ranked 8th on the list of the richest people with $103 billion. Number 9. Larry Page. He is the co-founder of Google company we all use every day. He co-developed the search engine Backrub with his classmate Sergey Brin in 1996 and later converted it to Google in 1998. He was the CEO of Alphabet, a Google parent company, until 2019. After resigning, he is now investing in startup companies called Kitty Hawk and Opener, which is building flying cars. He currently ranks 9th on the list with 100 billion in assets. Number 10. Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin is one of the Google co-founder as we mentioned earlier. Brin and Larry Page started Google by first borrowing money from friends and family to buy servers and rent a garage. Susan Wojcicki, who rented the garage, is currently CEO of YouTube. Sergey Brin is currently ranked 10th with the $96 billion in assets. The list released by Forbes this year totals 2,668 billionaires. According to Forbes, the number of billionaires has fallen by about 87 this year as markets have plummeted due to wars and pandemics. Okay friends, if you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. To watch more interesting videos like this without missing a beat, subscribe to AskMeWhy channel and activate the bell button next to it. Thank you.